This is for the first time. I'm just going to create this chapter through these slides and video recording. As you might have noticed or experienced that because of these pandemic situations, normal classes are not running. This year, you are going to read one subject that is called social science, and this social science is divided into three segments, that is geography, history, and political science. So today I thought of discussing chapter number 1 of political science, that is called as understanding diversity. But before going to explain you about this chapter, understanding diversity, let me ask you some of the very normal questions from your day-to-day life. Can you write down the answer to these questions on your notebook so that you can have some better understanding? First question I'm going to ask you is, what language or dialect do you speak in your home? Another question, what is your favorite game? Next is, what do you like to wear when you go out? These are the simple questions, not related to any text or any this one. It is related to your day-to-day life. So just try to write down these answers. And then, what answers you have wrote, can you try to find out the answer of same questions from your parents, from your friends, from your neighbors, or any strangers if possible for you? Just try to find out these answers and note down these answers. After that, now what answer you have written and what answer you have collected, now let us try to know and try to compare. Do you speak the same language or dialect in the family? Do it similar with your friends or neighbors or strangers? Another, do your all friends too like same game which you like? Do your friends also like to dress up in the similar way as you like? You need to compare. Now think. After collecting this answer, you need to think. You keep yourself as shown in the picture, you keep yourself in the middle. Just for your understanding, I am just explaining this. And based on your answer, you try to think how you are different than all of them. These are, you are different with your friends. Are you different with your family members, or in which way you are different? Your neighbors, with the strangers, right? Okay. Then, now compare your answer with all of them whom I told you earlier. Then you might have come to know that your all answers are not similar. You are different. You are different than your friends. You are different than your friends. You are different than your family members, even your own family members, your neighbors, your strangers, by various means. It may be the way you speak, your liking, the game which you like, the way you dress up, right? There may be lots of differences. Do you know such differences or variations you got with your friends, family members, neighbors, strangers, or countrymen in different field? Not only this, so many other field is called as diversity. Then let's know then what is diversity. Diversity is all the existing differences which make us unique or different than others, each call as diversity, which are based on language, culture, traditions, custom, food habits, dress, and many more other things. That is diversity. That differences, that variations which make us unique, that is diversity. If all these variations, all these differences which make us different and unique compared to others, if that is diversity, then whether such diversity or differences is healthy. Let us try to know what does diversity add to our life, right? Think of a garden where you can find only same color flowers. This flower, as you are just watching on the screen, no doubt these flowers are beautiful. But think, if they're all where you find same kind of flower, do you feel or do you feel happy with these flowers? So, taking this note, taking this example, let us try to understand what diversity add in our life. Okay? Diversity add many things in our life. Like, do you know we are unique? We have lots of variations or differences, which gives us an opportunity to learn and know about all these existing differences. Let me give you one example. Let us take a language or dialect. Today you may be knowing Hindi, English, your own mother tongue, beside that Assamese, yes or no? This many language you know. And you may communicate with the people through these different languages. Okay? And how do you know? Exactly, these languages are in practice among different group of people. That's why we also learned by them or by some other means we learn. We come to know that there are some languages so called this and this, and after that we try to learn that. So think, if there could not have been different language, you could have learned all this different language? No. So in this way we can sense that diversity gives us an opportunity to learn and know about all these existing differences which we have in our society or in our country, right? Next point is, these differences fill our lives with happiness. We are unique, we are different by various means, and these differences fills our life with lots of happiness. Do you participate in different religious occasions which you even don't follow, but you participate as your some friends may follow that religion? Yes or no? Correct? Some customs and tradition which is being followed in the society by different people in different way, you may just going there and you are enjoying that. So all these different religion practices, cultural practices, this gives us what? A some level of happiness. Okay, it gives us some level of happiness. So why it gives? Because they are existing in different form. Finally, these attracting differences bring people closer to each other. There are so many things in our own community which are good, but we may not have much attached with that. Some other may have attachment with that. Like that, in every community, with every people, with every ethnic group, there are certain things which are so interesting, which are so good. People like them and they get attracted towards it. In this way, the different community people who are following different cultures, different traditions, different religion, they come closer to each other. So don't you feel that diversity adds many things in our life? Yes or no? It add many things in our life. So before moving to the next slide, I will assign you some question. Okay. You just be ready with the pen. Okay. Now write first. Beside uh, your cultural practices or religious practices, is there any other thing which you like very much from other community people? You note down that. Okay, first. And write the reason why do you like. Okay, thirdly, and which community follow that. These three questions answer right, and rest of the chapter I will explain you in the next video. Till then, take care of yourself very well. And one more advice I just want to give you small children. You see, these days your parents may be not allowing you to move here and there and you may be little unhappy. Okay, but you listen to your parent, because you know this COVID-19 is very means very serious disease. One need to be very careful. So always cooperate with your parents and take all these safety measures that is suggested by your parents, your elders, or anybody, right? Take care, stay healthy, stay fit. Bye.